And this is week 1 tips for First Coast Lacrosse. The first tip is for smaller players, elementary, middle school, you'll want to cut your stick down a little bit. You can see the difference in length between these two sticks right here. And if you're an elementary or middle school player, it's much easier to play the game when you have a stick that's more your size. Even in the guys' game, the sticks are cut a little bit shorter than in the women's game, and I recommend for all beginners that they play with a cut stick. You can use a saw, or you can take it to Ace Hardware and they can cut it for you. In terms of looking at your lacrosse head, a lot of beginners show up with sticks that look just like this. There's no pocket in it. It's more like a tennis racket, so when the ball hits it, it's just going to bounce out. What we want to try to do is work on our sticks so that we can develop a pocket in the back of the stick, just like this. The pocket happens about 3/4 of the way up the stick, and that's where the ball is going to rest and gently sit when you move the stick, when you cradle. What you want to do to loosen up the stick, take these strings in the back and weave through until you get the stick to bag out, is what we call it, about 3/4 of the way up. And that's a good legal pocket. Actually, that's an excellent pocket, if I don't say myself. Sticks that you can get that are easier to play with in terms of pockets are like this one here, the NV3. Very easy to maintain. You can already see there's kind of a pocket already worked into the stick. So if you work on your stick overnight, you can definitely get that pocket effect, okay, by working on those strings up the sides here. The other thing that I like to do is I'll take a knife or a butter knife or something from inside the house, easy enough to do. Take another object, place the object inside the stick, slide the knife through, just like this. If I can get the knife through here. Keeping the pressure where I want it. And then I'll just turn it over and just let it sit overnight. What happens is you end up developing and forming a really nice pocket there. When you take the knife out, the next day the ball will return to the regular level it's supposed to be, but you'll have a really nice defined pocket. Those are your stick tips for week number 1. Don't forget to check your homework, middle and elementary schoolers, and don't forget to tell a friend to play lacrosse.